So hi my friends, welcome back. After a few weeks of lovely mango curries and kormas, sometimes in the evening you just feel like having a lovely soup with some amazing garlic bread. So today I'm going to share with you this lovely broccoli mushroom soup, and yes, it goes very well with the garlic bread. So let's see how we can begin. So to make a nice mushroom broccoli soup, what I have here is I have taken some broccoli. I have made sure they are clean, right, and I have put them in hot water, right. You can see these pieces. I'm going to strain this. They have kept in hot water for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to strain this. In another bowl, what I have is in a pan is chopped mushrooms, right. So I have cut them into small pieces, and since this is going to go in the mixture, it's perfectly all right to have this shape. So what I have done is I've added some butter to the wok, right. I've taken you can say 2 tablespoons of butter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some pepper powder, half teaspoon of pepper powder, not too much because we don't want the soup to taste too much of black pepper. Sometimes it can be slightly pungent also. Then we are going to add in some ginger garlic, and with this we will add the broccoli, and after 2 minutes we'll add the mushrooms and we'll stir fry it in this butter sauce. Yeah. So what you see here now is the drained broccoli. I had just added hot water to the broccoli and I kept it for, you can say, 5 minutes, and then I strained it, and now I'm just stir frying it in the butter, pepper, black pepper powder as well as ginger garlic. So I'll do this for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms, the chopped mushroom. Now after 2 minutes of sauteing, what I'm doing is I'm going to add the mushroom. And I'm going to, what I can do is I'm going to add in some salt. Sprinkle some salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I stir fry this. So now I'll let this also, I stir fry this for around 3 minutes. So after 2-3 minutes of sauteing, you've seen that alhamdulillah this is almost done. We don't need to cook this much because we are making a soup out of it, and we want to retain its vitamins and minerals, right? So we don't want to overcook it. So we just feel after 2-3 minutes it's quite well done, and I'm going to churn. I'm going to leave some pieces in the soup. The rest I'm going to churn in a blender, right? So I will add 1 big cup of water to the blender. But you know what? When I was making chicken, I had some chicken stock, so I made sure I kept some chicken stock aside, in a, you see, yeah. I strained the chicken stock and I kept it aside to use for the soup. So I'm going to use this stock instead of plain water. If you don't have the chicken stock, you are most welcome to use plain water. Even vegetarians can use, in case they have in the morning or one day prior they have made some veggie stuff and they have vegetable stock, they can use the vegetable stock, right? So what I have here is I'm going to add some stock. 1 cup of stock. At least half cup of stock because I used half of it while churning in the blender. I'm going to add the mushroom broccoli paste, okay, which I blended in the blender. To mix this, you can see nice and creamy. Yeah. So lovely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little bit of water or a little bit of stock what I have from the blender. I'm going to just use some, rinse the blender with the water and use it in this soup, maybe 1 cup of it. Yeah. So after rinsing the blender, I'm using that lovely soup stock water and I'm mixing this. You can see this soup, it's nice and thick. So actually I don't need to put any corn flour for this, but in case when you are making you find it little slightly watery and you want a thickish soup, you can add 1 tablespoon of corn flour in water and you can add it to this soup to give you a nice thick soup, or you can also add half a cup of milk. Milk is a good alternative. What I've added is some milk to it when I was just remembered about that. So I've added some milk to this, maybe around half a cup, but also a small cup. And I'm going to take 1 boil and broccoli mushroom soup will be ready. Right? I don't think, normally soups I try to avoid less salt. So you can add salt according to your taste. You saw me adding to the salt when I was stir frying the broccoli and mushroom. That's it, right? That's the amount of salt I put. If you need some more, you can add in half teaspoon according to your taste. So I'm going to cook this for next 5 minutes till it comes to a boil. Then I'm going to lower it out. You can see the boil coming in, right? So yes, now you have to make sure that this boil is there for 5 minutes. Your soup is ready. Yeah? If you want more thicker than this, then you can add 1 tablespoon of corn flour even after adding the milk, and it will be a nice thick soup. As of now, it's looking good and thick, so I won't add any more. I'll leave it in this thickness for 5 minutes and it's ready to. So if you have liked this quick and easy recipe, do try it out tomorrow and like, subscribe on Heavenly Bites by Meenaz. Do not forget to share with your friends so even they're sorted of what to be cooking next day. Thank you so much.